What's up, guys? That Really Gross Guy here. We are back with one of the most anticipated deluxe skins in recent memory. So, of course, I know, Nidus Deluxe, fantastic. But Vauban, people were super excited for Vauban, but arguably, this Nezha skin, when it first came out or first shown, was super hype. And in my opinion, it absolutely delivered on quality. So we're going to jump in. We're going to take a quick look at this Nezha skin and just how fantastic it is. I'm going to show you a few colorations as well, do a little bit of that randomization for you guys. But first, let's jump in and check out Nezha Empyrean Collection. So it's a small bundle, which is okay. It's $225 in terms of platinum. We'll check out the price on the skin itself here in just a moment. But you can see here Nezha looking just fantastic in this skin. But helmet, one of my favorite helmets of all time in terms of design. Just looks really intimidating, really cool. And then you can see there's a Sayandana that goes with it as well. There is the Teng dagger skin as well, but just this coloration and all that stuff is fantastic. I could absolutely see myself running this in its default coloration because it looks so good. But anyways, we're going to take a closer look at all of this in just a moment. So, jumping out of there, just taking a quick look at the skin alone. 150 platinum if you only want the skin. If you don't plan on running a dagger, you don't want the dagger. If you're not too impressed with the Sayandana, you can go this route. But I do think number one, the dagger looks fantastic. The Sayandana also looks fantastic. However, I probably won't be running those two skins with my Nezha just because of personal preference. And I really want to show off the back of this Nezha. So without further ado, there it is, looking gorgeous. You can see the dagger skin there as well, looking absolutely fantastic. And it delivered from the concept that we originally saw to final design. It looks super good. So there's a few things I want to point out on this skin specifically. We'll get into. Obviously, the back, which I was mentioning, looks fantastic. However, it's currently being covered by the Sayandana that comes in the bundle. And I do like the Sayandana. I absolutely can see myself using this on some of my other frames. But like I said, I really want to see that awesome, like, dragon, tiger, whatever, hybrid beast on his back, doing its thing. Especially because the flame coming out of the eyes, it's just the Sayandana hides it a little too much. And I want to freaking show it. And that's what you're going to be looking at so much when you're playing this game. So, anyways, if we look around at the beginning, like I said, look at that helmet too. The detail on that helmet, the little spikiness, the kind of like horned deals reminds me personally of Ifrit. If you are familiar with, say, Final Fantasy, kind of the giant horns on his face. Maybe you don't get that vibe, but I personally do. I think it looks fantastic. We're going to check out some colorations here in a second, but here are the default colors, looking awesome. I like down on his feet. You can see the little like wheel deal between his toes, and that kind of plays into the whole idea that Nezha is very slidey and agile. I think that looks kind of cool. Kind of gives me that vibe a little bit. The rope like deals around his legs, fantastic. The detail on those, super cool. I love that. I absolutely love that. Not to mention the little pieces that hang off the end of those braided deals look super cool as well. Everybody loves the booty that Rebecca was so adamant about showing off on DevStream. But wow, and I like kind of like how Faven does on his Tenojin. I like this design, this texture going on up here. Not to mention this, it kind of looks like a shawl. Is that the correct term? That kind of like drapes over him and is kind of connected in the chest with a little bit of a rope deal there. Looks fantastic. Not to mention the little the neck deal. It's just so much detail was poured into this. And then going on to, I think this skin wanted to remind you that Nezha is a dude because of all the balls he has across, he's got two balls on his head. 2 balls right here on his legs. Anyways, guys, just looks fantastic. Little wheel, just so good, so good. This was, I believe, a concept design by Liger, and wow, dude, like, number one, amazing concept. The fact that this was delivered to us in game and came out this good is fantastic. So I'm gonna stop rambling about all this stuff. We'll get into a little bit of the appearance stuff. I'm gonna pull that Sayandana off so we can get a better look. Like I said, it's a great Sayandana. The Buju Sayandana, great Sayandana. But personally, I want to get a good look at that. I do want to throw a Sayandana on here, a very minimal one, to kind of give a little bit of flair to his back. But I definitely want to see that face in the back. It's too cool. It's too cool. And then, of course, the ring. The giant ring. But there it is, default coloration. We'll leave it there. I'm going to flip through a couple that I randomized and kind of stuck with earlier. I'm kind of becoming more and more of a fan of like this burning orange like color on some of the frames, and I'm not 100% sold on this coloration, but I like it. I don't know what you guys think of it, but there it is, looking pretty cool. I kind of got him in the Atlas Agile stance because I feel like Nezha deserves a little bit of an agile kind of look to him, especially, you know, I just, you know. So, looks pretty cool. I like it. I like the coloration. I'm not 100% on it yet, so I'll probably tweak it. And then, next up, I kind of did this, like, white on tannish kind of color. Gave me, like, it ended up, like, I randomized it, and I tweaked it a little bit. It gives me a little bit of, like, a Persian kind of feel. So, you know, with, like, the tan kind of color. But I'm still not 100% sold on it. The orange was with it as well, and I kind of was like, okay, the heat, you know, the hot Persian kind of look, I think is kind of cool. It gives me a little bit of that kind of feel, personally. But I kind of wanted to tweak it, but I do think it's cool. I might keep it as is. The one thing that I was thinking about tweaking is, you see right here down on the legs, the actual, the fabric or whatever down here, the material down here, and then this middle piece, and then this top piece are actually all separate colors. So part of me wanted to switch this top piece. You'll see it'll switch a number of things, which is why I didn't switch it, like this piece up here. But I kind of wanted to switch it closer to this lower material so that you could kind of get like a little bit of variance in these colors down here. I wanted to switch it closer to this. But I couldn't find something that absolutely satisfied that itch. And then, like I said, because it does switch up some of the other colors on the frame itself, I couldn't pull the trigger on it. So, for instance, like that one. I think that looks kind of cool. It kind of makes that metallic a little bit more of like a, you know, Orican metallic. But I wasn't too happy with it being changed in the other areas, such as here and here. So, I left it as is. But looks pretty cool. I'm curious to see what you guys think about the skin itself. Let me know what you think about my colorations. I know not everybody is sold on my aesthetic. I kind of try something new with every skin. So if you see something and you're just like, that's not me, trust me, I get it. I'm just trying some new stuff. Most of my frames are not similar to each other. So like I said, I try something new. I have nothing that looks like this on any other frame. I have nothing that looks like this on any other frame. So I kind of went with it. But anyways, I am going to quickly go through some random colors and let me know what you guys think of, you know, the frame and stuff. Like I said, if you do see something you like in these random colors, feel free to just pause the video real quick, take a look at the colors over here on the left, and try to copy them down as best you can for yourself. I personally saw, similar to, I'm kind of getting more and more into like the pastel-y colors, something that Megan on the live stream typically runs like these pastel colors, and they've been growing on me a little bit. So as I randomized through this Nezha, I ended up going, ooh, that kind of looks cool. I ended up landing on a, oh, that looks fantastic. Ooh, all right, I like that. I'm personally going to snapshot this for myself so I can maybe copy this down later. So there's a little print screen deal for me. Anyways, we'll keep going through. But I could definitely see running like a pastel-y coloration on this frame as well. Even that looks pretty cool. If you want to run like a darker, you know, fiery orange, that would be an awesome way to do it as well. You know what? I might build another Nezha, just to run some of these colors. There's another print screen for me getting these colors. Oh, look at that. That's like a goblin frame. Oh, jeez. Print screen. Guys, I'm sorry, but oh my goodness. I'm having such a good time coloring this frame. Gonna be completely honest with you. I like it. Even this color. Ugh. I can't help it. Be quiet, Lotus. I'm trying to talk to my peeps. Mustard yellow. Let's not. Ooh, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Not really what I would probably run on a daily basis, but if that's more your style, there you go. Purple, if you want to go with some Lotus colors. I've already got a number of Lotus designed, you know, whites and purples, but anyways, I'm going to flip through, keep going here, a few minutes for you guys. Well, maybe not a few minutes, but a few different colorations for you guys, so you guys can check it out. I kind of did like that all white. I think it looked pretty good on this frame. A lot of frames look good in all white. That frosty color right there, pretty dope. But yeah, I'll flip through a few more times. Ooh, there we go. That could almost replace this. Actually, nah. No, I'm too much of a fan of this white. Too much of a fan of that white over that creamy color. So let's keep on going. This frame really wants to be Lotus and Frosty. Something along those lines. But, oh man, guys. I'm curious if you guys would love to jump on my Discord. And I have a Captura section. I would love to see your Capturas, your personal colors of this frame. And I'm considering if I end up doing a final version of like a fashion frame for Nezha, I will absolutely include some of your Capturas in that and give you guys credit for your colorations in that video. So I'd love to see it. But anyways, flip through here a few more times and I will call it there as the video. Good color right there. Ooh. Ooh, whites. Oh, see, whites. Looking good. That's almost default. That's almost default. Real quick, we'll just... Boop. Look at that. Almost default. Okay. Pinks. You want to run that pink frame. You know, maybe for breast cancer awareness, you want to run a pink frame. There you go. Ooh. Oh, so dark and... Ooh, gritty. Evil. Ugh, I love it. I love it. Distance, if you're out there. That's copy that one down. That one's for you. Sweet. Awesome. Oh, I have to stop there. I like that. I might tweak it. It's like, ooh, which one's better? I don't know. I think I like this one better. I think that's a little too bright. I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoy this skin. Let me know what you think, and I will see you guys in the next video. Blah!